Hello, it's 6:38 in the morning. I woke up about a half hour ago, showered, put on real clothes. I have not woken up at this hour since March 13th. March 13th was the last day I reported to work before we went into quarantine, and then my commute to work became approximately 30 seconds from my bed to my desk. So this has been interesting. Today's my first day at my new district. I am reporting for new teacher orientation, which is happening all day today, and then Monday starts 2 weeks of professional development and training as we prepare for the 2020-2021 school year. You saw my last video, I was recently bumped to the 4th grade, so excited about that. A lot is happening, a lot is new. Excited to share this journey with each and every one of you. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscription box down below. I will be documenting my entire upcoming school year. My school has decided that we will be starting the upcoming school year on a hybrid model, so we'll have half of our students Monday and Wednesday, the other half Tuesday and Thursday, no students Friday. When students are not in school, they'll be engaging with online remote learning instruction. I'm gonna grab some breakfast, pack up my bag, leave. I gotta be there by 7:45. Whew, let's do it. Just got home from my new teacher training, feeling all of the feelings. First of all, I'm just feeling incredibly grateful that I got this job, that I have a job, and that this is all happening. Really excited. I released in my last video that I was bumped from 3rd grade to 4th grade. Again, the longer I've been sitting with this news, the better I'm feeling about it. It's going to be great. It's all fine. I really appreciate the physical distancing that my district did today at our new orientation. Everyone was in a mask. Everyone was super far apart. Again, super respectful of the global health crisis that we're currently facing. I was feeling really anxious about having to report inside for the first time since March. But with that being said, they were taking everything super seriously, which meant a lot to me and eased so many of my fears and anxieties. Today we got a lot of questions answered. They gave us a welcome gift. We got introduced to the administrative team and all the different folks that we'll be working with, and it was just really awesome to get to meet people, to hear about the district, all of those sorts of things. Starting next week, we have 2 weeks of professional development where we will be in sessions, we will be working with our teams, fleshing out curriculum, going into detail about everything, schedules, what the hybrid schedule is going to look like, how we're going to be maintaining health and safety conditions. All of those things will be happening next week. But for today, feeling good, feeling excited, going to rest up this weekend, treat myself to sleeping in and relaxing because it is the calm before the storm, and I am embracing every last second of it. Today is Tuesday, so yesterday was Monday, which was my first full day of work at my new school in my new district. So far, so good. Got my classroom finalized for now. I'm sure things will change between now and the first day of school. I've gotten to meet the staff, all of which seems so great, many of whom have already found this YouTube channel, so if you're watching, hello. Since I don't have too many updates to share, I thought I would show you all around my classroom, show you what I'm working with so far, what I'm thinking as we're approaching the start of school. We still have about a week and a half until students come, so things will inevitably shift, but here's what we're working with so far. Alright folks, the moment you have all been waiting for. This is what my classroom is going to look like to start off the school year. Desks are spaced about 6 feet apart. With the hybrid model, students will only be in every other desk because I will not have more than 10 students at a time, so we will be plenty spaced apart. The first thing you see when you walk into the classroom on the right-hand side is this wall of bulletin boards. Most of these boards came directly from Teachers Pay Teachers. I'll go ahead and link all of the various products and things in my classroom down in the description box of this video if you are interested in acquiring anything for your classroom. The first board is this Wow Work board. This is where I display student work throughout the year. I use a clothesline and clothespins, which makes it very convenient for swapping work in and out whenever I remember to do so. A super popular acronym to support students and their writing is RACE. Help students remember to restate, answer, cite, and explain whatever question it is that they are being asked. This next board is specifically focused on English language arts. These posters over here focus on reading for understanding and the 6 steps that are outlined. We then have different vocab words that are associated with reading and different reading strategies that we talk about throughout the year. And to the left of the reading board, you would naturally find the math board, which highlights some keywords that we use throughout math. Help students remember what words are associated with addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. The next poster is a cubes poster, which supports students in solving different word problems. Leads right next to our all are welcome sign that I touched up in one of my videos, so you should check that one out. I then have these multiples posters, which are hanging, help students with their fact fluency. Even in 4th grade, students are reviewing a lot of the concepts they learned in 3rd grade, so I like to have these displayed for students to refer to whenever they need them. Inside of the cabinet has sort of become a catch-all for things that I need to put somewhere but don't really know where to put them. My sink area desperately needed a facelift, so I turned to Kim from Elementary in the Mitten. Kim created these incredible famous people posters that are inclusive, diverse, give students something amazing to look at when they are bored of looking at me. Who knows what indoor recess is going to look like this year, but these are typically the activities and games that students play with. We will just keep them here for now. Sad. This year in particular, I will be talking a lot with my students about what we can be doing to be part of the change, to be part of moving our society one step forward. So Dustin Ecker inspired me to throw this one up this year, and I love how it turned out. I have tried to organize my classroom library in so many different ways, but this is what we are going with this year, organizing by genre and author's last name, similar to how a real library would be organized. If you are not familiar with the Ron Clark House system, I highly recommend looking into it. It has transformed the way I lead and engage with my students in my classroom. In the beginning of the school year, we will be having a conversation about what we want to see, hear, do, and feel when we are collectively in our classroom community. We will then be splitting students up into 4 different houses, and they will be working each and every day to earn as many points as possible. It pushes students to bring out the best in one another and honestly creates such a positive classroom community. Toodles are little notes that students write back and forth. This is something that my school uses to, again, just promote positivity and authenticity in our learning space. And then on my small group table, right in front of these whiteboards and right next to my desk area, my teacher space is super organized. I keep my desk rather minimalistic. This is where I hide from the children, store my supplies, keep my papers organized for the week ahead. I have my pens, too many of them probably, let's not talk about it. You have them too. This sign on my desk serves as a constant reminder for why I decided to enter this work, specifically for all of the money and all of the fame. I then have my turn-in bin, which is where students turn in their various paperwork and assignments. My standards board is nothing fancy. I just use an Expo marker on these dry erase sheets to write my standards for the day. I have my smart board with LED lights around it. I'm amazed these are still hanging. I hot glued it around the smart board. I really didn't think it was going to work, but here we are. And the final board in the classroom is this close reading skills board. We refer to this board all of the time. These are sentence stems that students use to help explain their thinking, help explain what they're reading, and further develop their critical thinking skills. Here is one final look of the classroom before day 1 of the 2020-2021 school year. I am expecting that this changes, potentially tomorrow, next week, in a month. We are being flexible, we are adapting, and we are doing everything we can to support our students during this really challenging time. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed the video, as always, go ahead and give this video a like. Subscribe to my channel if you have already not done so you do not miss out on any future videos. Leave a comment sharing what your school year has looked like so far. Are you still setting up? Have you started with students? Are you virtual? I so appreciate you being here and watching today's video, and I'll catch you in the next one.